After achieving remarkable success and earning the admiration of millions across Africa,
South African authorities have granted a landing permit to the airpeace flight expected to convey Nigerians from South Africa. Over 300 Nigerians are expected to return home today.
A first-time experience of a brand new plane in Nigeria, courtesy of airpeace. Tell me how you feel.
Excited.
New is better.
Fly airpeace. They are the best.
I would simply say there's peace in the air with airpeace.
Once celebrated as Africa's leading airline, airpeace is now met with skepticism and criticism, with many openly questioning its credibility.
So today we're going to be talking about one of the worst, if not the worst airline in Nigeria, and that is airpeace.
Equally surprising is the situation of its founder, Allen Onyema, a renowned philanthropist and business mogul in his home country, who is now entangled in legal troubles in a country where he holds substantial investments. These unexpected controversies raise pressing questions about its founder and the gradual decline of the airline.
This same airpeace again, I carried them one time from Lagos to Abuja. They left my bag in Lagos.
It was the early 2010s when Allen Onyema got information that one commercial Boeing 737 was up for sale. This information sparked an idea in his mind which will change his life forever. Without thinking twice, he acted promptly and decided to venture into commercial aviation rather than just leaving his money idle in the banks. According to Allen, he said,
"My businesses were making millions, but they were not creating the kind of jobs I wanted them to create. There were people I gave money to start some business, but they come back some months later with stories. So somebody suggested aviation to me."
Being a goal setter and a go-getter, 2013 was the year his aviation plans kicked off fully. Allen went on to buy 7 Boeing 737 planes. This made his aviation company, airpeace Limited, the first Nigerian airline to start off commercial aviation with more than 2 airplanes at once. His choice of the name airpeace traces back to his interest in peace-breeding activities during his university days. After purchasing the 7 planes, there was a 2-year delay due to the absence of an operating license. After the license was cleared, airpeace proved the delay is not denial, as it rose to becoming the largest indigenous airline in the whole of both West and Central Africa. In 2018, the airline took delivery of 5 brand new Embraer 195-E2 aircraft. Later on, airpeace ordered another 5 brand new aircraft from Embraer, this time the Embraer 175. This order was valued at about $285 million, another first of its kind in the history of Nigerian aviation bulk orders. As the airline broke records with aircraft purchases, it also broke records with humanitarian services. In 2019, airpeace freely airlifted over 500 stranded Nigerians during the xenophobic attacks in South Africa.
After an initial delay, South African authorities have granted a landing permit to the airpeace flight expected to convey Nigerians from South Africa. Over 300 Nigerians are expected to return home today in the wake of xenophobic attacks in South Africa.
In 2020, the airline also participated in repatriation efforts during the COVID-19 pandemic, evacuating over 300 stranded Nigerians from Asian countries. In 2023 also, about 300 Nigerians were stranded at the Egyptian border because of the Sudan crisis, and the airline came through as usual.
Nigeria's leading airline, airpeace, has also expressed urgent determination to evacuate stranded Nigerians from Sudan at no cost.
Another sensation that caught people's attention on social media was the airline's outstanding way of serving Nigerian native meals on their flights that will make any Nigerian salivate.
Yes, that is airpeace for you. Imagine taking a flight and you are eating your favorite food, eba, egusi, banga soup. Is this not too beautiful?
As of April 2024, airpeace fleet was fascinating, and it included a mixed fleet of 13 Boeing 737, 3 Boeing 777, 1 Dornier 328 jet, 8 Embraer 145, 5 Embraer 195 E2, and 10 Airbus 320. However, that same year, in 2024, the airline and its founder got caught up in the dark clouds and has not found the silver lining behind these clouds. In October 2024, a case that Allen Onyema had with the United States of America was revealed to the public. Actually, the case traces back to 2016. In May 2016, Allen Onyema and Ejiro Gene Egaga allegedly used a series of export letters of credit to transfer over $20 million into Onyema's Atlanta bank accounts. These credit letters were supposedly for the purchase of 5 Boeing 737 passenger airplanes by Airpeace. Supported by these letters were important documents such as purchase agreements, bills of sale, and appraisals, all aimed at showing that the airline was purchasing the aircraft from a Georgia-registered business under the name Springfield Aviation Company. The US authorities alleged that the supporting documents were fake and Springfield Aviation Company was owned by Onyema while managed by a person with no connection to the aviation business, and that the company never owned any aircraft. Upon discovering the ongoing investigation, Onyema and Egaga directed the Springfield Aviation manager, Ebony Mayfield, to sign a key business contract in 2019, but also told her not to date the document, after which they falsely dated the document as if it was signed in May 2016, prior to the alleged bank fraud in the same year. This was in an attempt to stop the US government's investigation and unfreeze Onyema's bank accounts. Fast forward to 2024. It seems this case really got to the CEO because around this same period, his airline's incompetence became heavily visible to the public.
So today we're going to be talking about the worst airline in Nigeria, and that is Airpeace.
So guys, before we go into the next chapter of this video, I want to take about a minute to tell you about Third Production,
the powerhouse behind these informative and entertaining documentaries you have come to love and appreciate. Third Production is a leading video editing and production company that has been privileged to collaborate with diverse organizations, innovative tech startups, international and local content creators, and also the Federal Ministry of Youth Development in Nigeria. So, if you're looking for top-notch video editing for your projects, feel free to connect with Third Production via email, Instagram, or X.
So with all of that being said, let's jump right back into the video.
Right now, we've not been able to secure fuel.
Numerous complaints have risen, such as delayed flights, rescheduled flights, or even leaving people stranded at airports repeatedly for no substantial reason. Some public figures have gone ahead to address this on their social media platforms. The likes of Twice uploaded a video lamenting about how the airline has refused to refund him upon making baseless promises.
So initially, I don't really find reasons to come up and speak about things like this because I just like to fashy, right? But all of a sudden, of recent, it's beginning to look like this thing is beginning to affect people around me, and it's getting on my nerves. Because tell me, why would I book a flight and for 3 months you guys promised a refund and you still haven't given me that refund to today? All you guys do is make empty promises and those your fake automated apologies that you used to just gaslight your I'm getting angry. Chill.
Very Dark Man has also posted a video about how the airline left his friends stranded at the airport when they postponed the flight and eventually cancelled the flight that night, leaving most passengers stranded at the airport overnight.
Now this is a footage sent to me by my friend's wife. Now she's supposed to go and meet my friend in Calabar, so they booked Airpeace. Now where their mistake they, because Airpeace are fond of this thing. So she said she got to the airport early. She checked in. When she checked in, sat down. 3 o'clock, the thing did not come. No problem. 4 o'clock, flights no go. 5 o'clock, flights no go. 6 o'clock, flight no go. 7 o'clock, flight no go. Now they just came and said, oh, we are not going to fly today again. Please, we are going to create accommodation for you guys so you can fly tomorrow. How about those people that have plans?
There have also been videos from some YouTubers. For example, Josh Cahill, an award-winning American YouTuber, posted a video on his YouTube channel tagging Airpeace the world's most notorious airline.
Last time I flew Airpeace, we had a 6-hour delay. On the domestic flight, I think it was only 2 hours. So I really wonder what it is.
There have also been complaints about the airline's airplanes returning to another state's airport to pick up more passengers before rerouting to the original destination without any prior notice to passengers. People have also pointed accusing fingers at Festus Keyamo, the Honorable Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development in Nigeria.
Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development Festus Keyamo has weighed in on the dispute between Airpeace and the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission. That's the FCCPC. The FCCPC had invited Airpeace to address allegations of exploitative fares and poor service delivery. However, Mr. Keyamo argued that the FCCPC should have contacted the NTAA, which is responsible for regulating airlines, to review the situation and provide facts.
Sincerely, if the aviation minister continues patting the airline on its back, despite new complaints rolling out on a daily basis, how is the airline supposed to take the public seriously? How?